Let's start with the question of Trey Lance, who he has said has a very insane ceiling. He just needs the reps in games to get there. And his friend and 4-year partner with the 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo. Here's Kittle's assessment of the competition, apparently, that's looming between the two. What's in the best interests of the team for 2022? Is it Trey Lance working toward his ceiling and dealing with the growing pains, or is it Jimmy Garoppolo, who already is basically a finished product and can step in and pick up where he left off last year?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? That's one reason I'm glad I'm not the head coach of the 49ers. So that's all on Coach Shanahan. And I'll give you both ways. Jimmy G, awesome in the huddle, great leader, directs guys. People are, go to attention when he's talking. He's got a quick release. He knows the offense. Like I said, been to 2 NFC championship games, so he knows what he's doing. Trey Lance can run, extend plays, does all the play action stuff, incredible, could throw the ball 70 yards. So it's just, I don't know. It's a toss up for me. Like I said, as long as they're throwing me the football, it is what it is. I just football's a competitive sport. If there's not competition, if you're not fighting for your starting job every single day, then you're not going to get any better. And so it was nice to see those two push each other all year. And I think Trey learned a lot from Jimmy. And, if Trey's a starter and if there's growing pains, hey, so be it. I think we have good enough players around him to help him succeed, from Trent Williams to Ayuk to hopefully Debo to me to our run game. So, I think we have plenty of players around him to help him succeed.
So, look, his talking point at some point has become, as long as whoever it is throws me the ball, I'm fine with it. He said that three or 4 times on Friday.
But team is good enough,
Right.
Yes.
But it is a fair question. If you think one guy has, as Kittle has said in the past, an insane ceiling, but he's got to work his way there, the other guy is ready to go. You've got a team that's ready to win and did win last year all the way to the NFC Championship game. What do? Do you suffer through some stuff with Trey Lance, knowing that when you get through it, when you climb out of that pipe that Andy Dufresne went through, and you get out on the other side, you're going to be in a great spot. That's a challenge, and there's going to be some guys in that locker room that think, hey, we're pretty damn close with the guy we have. Why don't we just keep going with the guy we have, especially because everybody likes him.
Yeah.
Which makes it more awkward for the 49ers to insist on keeping Garoppolo around. As long as Garoppolo's there, you're going to have some of those guys who, even if they're not saying it, Chris, they're thinking, aren't we better off with the guy who got us to a Super Bowl and almost got us to another one than the guy that we don't know what he can do?
Well, yes. Really, Kittle kind of he said that to us. He described a bunch of things that Jimmy Garoppolo was good at. He said potential things about Trey Lance. So he's telling you right there, but he's not going to really tell you and flat out say it, because he knows that the 49ers want that Trey Lance to be the starting quarterback. So he's got to kind of go that way too. I'm stuck between the guy that does everything good and is the leader and we all love, and stuck, against the guy that's all raw potential and we don't know what the hell he's going to be. Oh, it's a toss-up. That's not a toss-up. The way he explained it is not a toss-up. It's no advantage Jimmy Garoppolo. It's a toss-up because the organization wants Trey Lance to be the starter. So you're going to say it's a toss-up and say some nice things about Jimmy Garoppolo on the way there. And that's where, it is interesting. And, to the point we've talked about a million times, Mike, right? Here he is doing, it's a distraction. It's annoying. Here he's trying to do something for tight ends in the NFL, and he's got to answer quarterback questions and defend that for the football team. So that's part of this process that's going to be annoying for a lot of these football players, and we're going to dissect it as they talk about it, which, I think we saw a few little tells right there, in my opinion.
I don't think we have the clip, but he did talk about whether and to what extent it's been a distraction. I asked him that specific question, more along the lines of what do you do as a team leader to prevent it from becoming a distraction, and that's when he said it hasn't been. Guys go about their business. And I think part of the reason why it hasn't been a distraction, and this is to the credit of Jimmy Garoppolo, I think he has, for the most part, kept it from becoming one, because of how he has handled himself.